So how do you refresh a room and not replace all the furniture? I had just that dilemma in my bedroom. Let me tell you about it. I'm Doug Walker, and this is Roominess. Roominess brings you straightforward steps to an inviting home. You can find my newsletter, ebooks, and freebies over on my website. Click the subscribe button for more bite-sized decor advice. Have you tried refreshing your decor? Leave me a comment below with your experience. When I moved into my condo, I thought I had a good plan for my bedroom, but it didn't go quite as expected. Here were the problems. What an amateur! Go get Joanna Gaines. She never makes mistakes. The medium to dark color palette seemed cave-like, with a skylight that glared off the near-white bedding. The weathered board ceiling was cool, but without any vertical elements, it felt short. I had 3 dining chairs to store somewhere, and the bedroom was the only logical place. I was concerned that the bedroom would become a home for overflow furniture and not have its own design direction. The rest of your place hasn't any design direction either. Do you have a room that collects random furniture? How big of a problem is it? Leave me a comment below. So what did I do? You admitted you have no talent and you gave up. I went through the design process that I outlined in a previous video. I made a few tweaks to the layout and moved the furniture before I made other decisions. I decided on a place to use the dining room chairs as well. That may be the best part. We'll come back to that later. So how about mood and inspiration? I wanted something new that could incorporate my dark furniture. I didn't want to throw it all away. After a lot of brainstorming, I landed on a Victorian naturalist's lab or workspace. Are you kidding? I liked the idea of dark wood cabinets with botanical prints and collections of natural elements. And a Victorian naturalist's workspace is still bright, at least in my imagination. I didn't play the theme heavily, but it would influence a few decisions. Next is materials. I had 2 big surfaces to work with, the walls and the bed. Since everything else was dark, I needed lighter shades on both to support the new look. But I gave the walls and bedding texture to help the color contrast with the dark furnishings to not seem so drastic. I put photos of the materials together in a mood board to see how I liked it before making final decisions. The new linen bedding is a bit darker than my old bedding. The walls are an off-white, grass-inspired wallpaper. Wallpaper? The lighter walls do a much better job of expanding the space. The texture helps to set the room off from the rest of the condo, so it feels like a destination rather than an afterthought. I wanted some new art in line with my Victorian naturalist theme. My thought was something like botanical prints, but updated. When you let a question like that sit in your subconscious, you'll receive an interesting answer later on. I spotted this series of abstract pieces in Shane Norrie's studio in Stratford, Ontario. The series is called Meditations, but I love how it almost looks like abstract botanical prints. On either side of my bed, they seem perfect to me. Abstract. Sounds like someone I know. The last piece of the puzzle was creating more verticality. How do you make 7-foot ceilings feel taller? You have to create vertical elements that pull the eye from the floor to the ceiling. The horizontal painting I had wasn't helping, but I wanted to keep the painting. So I asked Brad at the Edwards workshop to create this palette-inspired easel for me. It reorients the horizontal art and creates a vertical visual element in the room. Then I took a page out of the Shaker-style playbook. I put big hooks in the wall to hang the extra dining chairs. They function as display storage most of the time. With these elements and a vertical mirror from catfish glass, the wall proportions feel much taller than before. I made many more changes and decisions in my bedroom refresh. We talked about the main ones today. If you'd like to know more, leave me a comment below. You can find other ways to connect with me at Roominess.tv. Thanks for watching.